Hello gorgeous and welcome back to my channel. Why is my face naked? Because I want to show you the power of makeup. Not everyone has perfect skin and not everyone is able to just go outside barely with no makeup or just a little tinted moisturizer or just mascara. So there's people like me who are not quite comfortable with going out looking like this, especially in the hot weather. Not everyone is born with a perfect skin and the perfect bone structure. So that's when makeup comes into place, that we can play around with it and improve certain features that we have and hide others that we don't want to show so much. I've always had really bad acne. When I was in high school I had acne and it was pretty chronic, and I was fortunate enough to never have been bullied or made fun of in any way, shape or form. And I'm very grateful for that, but I know that there's a lot of people out there that suffer depression and they make fun of every single day because of their skin. And one misconception that a lot of people have is that they think that celebrities have perfect skin and they forget about the ton of makeup that they use and also a little magical program called Photoshop. But in my case, I want to show you what drastic difference makeup does on me. So what I'm gonna do is do half of my face full-blown makeup and the other one, see, just the real Jenn. To start, I'm gonna moisturize my skin. Then I'm moving on to my Porefessional, which is what I use to hide my very big pores right next to my nose and also in my forehead. Right after that, I'm using the It by Redness cream. It looks like a foundation, but it really makes your redness gone and it's pretty amazing. If I didn't have such bad skin, I probably would just use this as a foundation very lightly, but unfortunately I can't. So I'm gonna do foundation right after this. I'm using a buffing brush from Real Techniques. And let the magic begin. So you can see right away that the redness that I had is pretty much gone, and this product is really amazing. I recently discovered it and I think it's like, honestly, I'm never gonna stop using it. For foundation, I'm using the Lock-It from Kat Von D. Now moving on to my concealer, which is the NARS concealer. I recently started using it and I love it. So I'm just gonna let that cook for a while and I'm gonna move on to the eye. To start, I'm gonna use a Paint Pot by MAC in this color. And I make sure that I cover the whole eyelid. To make today's look, I'm gonna use a Lorac Quad. I'm gonna pick the lightest color to put it all over my lid. Moving on to this color here. And going to do my crease. I usually go above my crease because when I open my eyes you can't really see it. Using a brush like this, I'm gonna go ahead with the black and deepen my crease. And this one is a Wayne Goss number 20. I'm going in with the pink. And this one is Wayne Goss number 19. Going in the corner of my eye and not going all the way. I'm using a BH Cosmetic, the Wild Child palette. And with the same brush where I used the pink, I'm gonna go ahead and take this white and mix it a little bit with this pink to go under my eyebrow. For my eyebrows, I like them thick so I don't mess with them too much, and I usually just use a Serenty and Scott gel for the eyebrows, and that's about it. With my finger, I'm gonna take and blend the concealer that's been there for a while. And the reason why I like to use my ring finger is because it's the one that has the least power. So you don't want to mess too much with this area. You don't want to damage that skin because it's super delicate. So that's why I'm very carefully tapping. I don't do this motion too much. And just make sure that it goes into the skin. And then with the foundation brush, I'm gonna blend. I'm going back with the Lorac colors, and I'm using this tiny brush from Sephora. And I'm gonna start using the, I'm gonna use the red and the black, or burgundy and black. Going back to the BH Cosmetic palette, I'm using a small brush from Real Techniques and going into the white and applying it in my inner corner of my eye. To open my eye and give it a little highlight. For contouring, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm using this color here. And also this one. Scary, right? Thank God for blending brushes. This one, by the way, is from Ulta. It's just a buffering brush. For blush, I'm using the color Deep Throat from NARS, and I'm using a Real Technique brush. I'm going to use the Becca highlighter in the color Opal to obviously do my highlights. And for that, I'm using Wayne Goss number 2 brush. For liner, I'm using the one and only Trooper from Kat Von D. Moving on to the lips, I'm using a Jordana lip liner. Moving on to a NYC lipstick. And to top it all off, I'm gonna use Cosmo, which is a lip gloss by NYX. So I don't usually go out with this much makeup, like if I'm gonna go grocery shopping or anything like that, but I like to wear makeup and it makes me feel like people can see my features better with makeup, because all you see without makeup is this redness, which, you know what, that's what I have, and I live with it and I'm okay with it. Now this is me, the real me, and this is also me, and I love them both. And thank you for all of those makeup artists and YouTubers who inspire me to make my makeup better and also to feel more confident. And if that has helped you in any way, I would love to know it, and leave me a comment. What is your biggest fear with makeup, or what is the only item that you could never leave home without as far as makeup goes? To me, it would be foundation. So this is it for the video today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned something as well. And never forget, the true beauty comes from within.